The only way, you have to know who you are, but you still have to know what your enemy is. When you on a basketball team or a football team, before you go out into the field or onto whatever you do, what do? You go, you watch tapes. Strategy. Not only strategy, you watch your enemy. You see who's this. You watch this man. You see how this man did that. You say, well, when he do this, you do that. So we have to know the same thing. Okay.
You know, whenever you don't want to bow down to the gods that the people bow down to, those that have some kind of power, they want to make it difficult for you. You know, they may have some control over your job, or some control over your money, or some control over some aspect of your life, or some control over some desire that you want to have fulfilled. And they stand there telling you, unless you bow down, you won't get this, you won't do that. And most of you will bow down. Hold on. You give in. Hold on. You don't have to bow down to nothing that you don't want to bow down to. Hold on. Somebody has to help you get control of your life and your destiny again.
I'm saying this. What I'm saying is we deal with reality right now. I'm saying let's deal with the basis of right now. We're talking about how we were kings and queens. That's all good. We discovered math and science, but now let's master math and science for right now, so we can have economic power. We have to deal within ourselves and eliminate them from our equation completely.
In 1905, physics genius Nikola Tesla submitted his U.S. patent 787412, which was titled The Art of Transmitting Electrical Energy Through the Natural Medium. It included designs for a series of worldwide generators. Tesla realized that the ionosphere was sparkling with electrical energy which could easily be tapped. Planet Earth, according to Tesla, was a gigantic electrical generator spinning around two magnetic poles from which limitless energy can be harnessed using the right medium or shape. His device was later referred to as Tesla's electromagnetic pyramid, based on his design looking like a triangle shape.
But this is in fact a spiritual carrier wave, and the Egyptians that I work with today use that term to describe this energy quality. The spiritual carrier wave of energy can be emitted by specific geometric forms. And a little bit later in our presentation, we'll show you the way that this manifested in ancient and modern sacred architecture using the form of the dome or the pyramid as a place of spiritual initiation to create the spiritual carrier wave. The thing I want you to take away right now is simply the way the French discovered and could directly detect that certain shapes used by the Egyptians and other cultures will create specific powerful qualities of energy. And that in fact some of these qualities of energy can be used as a carrier wave to send energy and information from one place to another place.
You are also an issue of critical mass. I mean, if you are a lone individual getting punished by an administration, then you're very vulnerable, and they will try to make an example out of you. But there is a number at which that stops to be a possibility where they can't do it to all of you. And so you really need to study, these sorts of things and build that sort of relationship and network and power where you're too big to be messed with in some sort of way, right? I think a lot of this comes down to, and this is interesting that you connected the sense of burnout with a lack of strategy. I think that's a really, really significant point. We're almost like in startup phase, where it's like we're almost like measuring what we're doing in terms of energy output, and we need to transcend that and get to the next level up, which is where we're actually now using metrics to measure our effectiveness. How are we being effective? How effective are we being?
The vibes are higher here, and the energy level higher here than any other place.
Yeah, you love it here. I see you just lighting up. You have such good conversations.
I do. And the connections to others, I cannot believe.